Hello everyone. Welcome to this episode series here. Just a little thing I like to show anybody who's interested is kind of how to tie up your extension cords in a manner where they kind of won't get tangled too much. Even though I got it set up like this is all, I think it's about 100 feet. They could, you can. So, anyways, this is something that I had someone show me recently, and I thought it was really cool. It's great for anyone who has using a lot of extension cords. And as you can see here, this is the extension cord that I use for my outlet back over there, and to bring it here to power the lights up around in here. And so let's see, this light's a little weak. That's all right. I'm building up my little belt, tool belt. As you can see, I'm starting to wear it here. Here we go. And so I got a lot of little pockets here. So I think a little handy miniature flashlight, of course, free one, would go a long way to helping me here. So there we go. Already dropped it. Alright, so got me my little flashlight. Oh yeah, there we go. Much brighter. So it kind of powers this light here, which of course when there's no power going to it, it's not juiced up, the extension outlets don't work. So it goes into that little hole, which, remember, this table was a door. So there's the extension right there. So excellent. This tool belt's coming in more handy and handy every day. Okay, excellent. So basically, well, I'll just holster you, and I'll just have to show you as I go. I guess there's no other real way to do it. But hopefully you're all seeing this. There we go. Okay, so basically, here's what I got. Basically, I put this together here, holding this part, and I'm just kind of, unhooking it for the most part. So that's kind of how it really goes. And this is the end piece. So when I did my last loop here, this is the end piece. So when I did my last loop here, you just take the last piece and put it out. This is kind of where you want to start. You want to start at the end. And what it does is it just becomes one long, very long piece, as you can see right here. So it becomes a very long piece, is what I'm saying. But what's great is, it does shorten it a little bit. Oh, that's a freaking wheelbarrow. Anyways, I'll try to show you through here. And so I take this out. It can get a little tricky though, because you can accidentally tie it into a knot. So let's see here. There we go. So once you get that out, everything just starts coming out. See? You see that? Just goes through the loop, unties itself. Comes in very, very, very handy. And see here, if I could just show you from the ground. Once you got that down, man, you just start pulling, wiggling your way out of this. If you all can see that. So you just pull your way. Just pull your way out of it. That's all you're doing. There you go, see? Just pull your way. So it's a really great way to unravel your extension cord. I don't know if you're seeing all that. See, just really great way to just unravel your extension cord. There you go. Voila. So now I got a big extension cord here. Big mess. Anyways, that's how I unravel it. Unfortunately, I wish there was a way that there is a way. Because I have to use it. I want to basically go halfway into where I need to use it. So here's what I'm talking about. I'll just kind of show you. So you could using this concept, many good applications for it. Many great applications for it. So let's see here. I'm just gonna kind of. Here we go. Let's just. Okay. Just trying to see how much I need in order to do this. That's all I'm doing. Okay. So definitely want to plug this in on this side. There's my. I'll put it on the top plug here. So that much is going in. And at the same time, I'm taking this other piece right here and I'm taking it out and trying to hook it up in a way that it doesn't get into anything. So I want it kind of out of the way. So kind of back through here and back in here. I know I just got organized and now I'm getting a little disorganized here. So let me at least get the okay. At least get the lights going. Figure out how to put this over here through the back. I'm gonna get my man. I can't wait to get my wiring done here. I don't have to do this all the time, but hey, that's just how it is. So I got. Let's see. How much do I have left? Okay, I have about this much. I'll give myself some slack here. This much left to work with. So from this point on, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to tie it that way where it could be done. So I'm going to leave this end loose so they're plugged in, and all I do is loop it. The guy that showed me how to do this, he was left-handed. I'm right-handed, so sorry all you left-handers. But just, I guess if you're left-handed, you're probably used to this by now because all the instructions are meant for most instructions and most things in life seem to be for right-handed people. So I'm sure you left-handed people can figure this out by me doing this right-handed. But basically you turn this over and then you twist it, put your arm through, and then grab it, pull it out. Do the same thing, twist. Now from this point on you just simply twist, put your arm through to grab this side, pull it out. And it takes a while, but once you get used to it, it goes by so fast. And sorry if you're not seeing this. It goes by so fast, and becomes so easy that next thing you know, you've gotten it. And take some practice in the beginning. You may want to try on a shorter cord. That way, if you mess up for any reason, you all can untie it pretty easy. So, and this is the same concept I used on over here, if you can see that, on the cords on the power tools, and just made the loops a little smaller. Instead of putting my whole hand in, I just put my index finger and my middle finger, right? Index finger and my middle finger in, and just grab it this way instead of putting my hand in. But extension cords, I mean, depends how big you want the loops, how big you want the loops and everything. But man, this just saves me a lot of headache doing this, and it's a great storage idea, and it's a great way to organize the cord, because when you do it like this, they don't get all tangled. Even though if you put them in together and you wiggle them together and everything, they just don't get tangled. And then on top of that, you can hang them, and they're well supported this way when you do that. So, like, see, example, they're just holds up really well. So that's something I wanted to show you guys there, and I hope this helps in organizing your garage, because you probably, most likely, have extension cords. And if you don't, then I don't know what you're doing with your garage. But here's at the end. Depends how you want to do it. I just made a little small hole for it. But this is where you just put the end of the end loop. And there you go. Just tie it in that way. Voila. You could hang it here. You could hang it here. You could hang it multiple areas. So anyways, now that this is organized, as you can see from here, see what I'm talking about, it just doesn't get tangled. It got a lot shorter now, as you noticed. Excuse me. So it got a lot shorter, and it's not going to get tangled, as I was saying, as I'm see there, it doesn't really get tangled. So it's a great little storage idea. Great way to organize your cord. Doesn't get tangled. I hope this helped. And you could do this with any extension cord or any cord, because if you look at this, right, and then look at that. Let me illuminate for you a little bit. There you go. See that? And this one, the last loop, I just made it long enough so I could put it over the handle, and then it just holds itself. This one wasn't able to reach the handle, so I just looped it towards, like, see right there, kind of like that. I just took it and put it at the end of that handle. This one is a little stubby, you can't quite see it, but did the same thing for that, and it just works out really, really well. So just a way to get organized, space saver idea. I haven't tried it on the larger ones like this one. I haven't tried it on this one, but I did it for that. As you can see, that's only 2 or 3. But what I did do is, of course, that's the beginning right here, and then I took it around and I made a large kept that as a large loop, and I put it over the handle. So in the event that the pin that locks the pin right there, there's a pin right there that helps lock this, keeps it in the down position. If I somehow forget to put that pin in, I'm hoping the cord will catch, and the way the loops and knots are, there's no knots. The way the loops are set up, it holds together really strong, and if it does open, it won't open all the way and kick open, and I won't drop this thing while I'm transporting it, because I could see that happening. So it's also a safety feature. I haven't done it on the thicker wire yet, and of course my 10 gauge is in here. I haven't tried on my 10 gauge yet, but I'll give it a try. I'm sure I have to make the loops a little bigger on the 10 gauge. It's pretty thick, but there you go. It's just a storage idea. So maybe I can take this and just hang it up on the wall now, and just leave this end piece here just lying, so I could just run the cord through and just kind of be a little bit more organized in that way. So that's something I can do, or just lay it on top of my drill press for now. Yeah. Little tidbit, this is some of the new stuff I got. I'll be doing some episode series on that soon enough. So there you go, everyone. Hope this helped. You could make a comment, subscribe, like, dislike. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks. Bye.